Well, I'm hoping to pat some cats and talk about what happens, between the interaction between humans and cats, and how beautiful they are, and the nature of how the universe has somehow brought us something that actually reminds us of love. And it's all about how we should love one another the way our animals love us. And the more love we give to our animals, more love they give back to us. And the same thing about humans. The more you put out in the way of love, the more that humans give back love. The world can run on it.
I agree.
Places like the cat cafe have been created so that people can come and feel the comfort and the closeness of their feline friends.
The interaction between a human and an animal is something that cannot quite be explained. And as an animal rests beside a human being or is patted by them, the quiet animal within inside a human starts to feel at ease as they rest with each other. Do you know what it does for humans to feel cats like this, instead of a toy? When you feel a toy cat, there's not the softness, there's not the that interaction. It's not warm. It doesn't give you the same feelings. I so miss having my cat. It's gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could just live here.
Two of these cute, furry friends climb from one floor to another, exploring the place they know as home.
I wanted to talk quickly about the healing properties of cats. And they are in themselves so placid in the way they sleep and, they walk around and they actually bring you to a point where you're patting them. You actually go into a meditative state. Even if you're talking to someone, and you're stroking something, it makes you calm, quieten down. And as I was saying, that there's a difference between patting a real cat to patting something that's not real, just made to look like a cat. And the thing I think I miss most about cats is the way they come and they cuddle up to you, at night or during the day. I love the way they come and sit on your lap. These ones, obviously they're trained to take food and they are very, very gentle, very human friendly. But when you actually have your own cat, they're far more loyal and they'll just come and sit on you anyway, regardless of whether you're feeding them food or not. And it's just that company, regardless of whether there's anybody else in the house or not. They're just your mate. Really, actually, they're no different to dogs in one sense, particularly the Burmese ones. You could throw balls to them and things, or rolled up socks. They'll bring them back to you.
A long-haired cat feels soft and silky. A Cornish Rex feels like warm suede under your hands.
Hello.
Seeing my open hand, the cat comes to sniff. Sensing no danger, it begins to trust.
Yeah, we do. You got the last few biggies. Aren't you a lucky pussycat? Oh, I love their little cat beds and little places where they can stay and sleep. I don't know if I've got any more in my hand.
This is so relaxing. It's been so good for me, and even when I had that little bit of a cry, it was good for me to acknowledge the fact that I've missed cats in my life, and if I ever get a chance again, the first thing I'll be doing is getting a cat. I mean, I know that when you go away and stuff, it's about the hassle of who's going to look after them and things, but I'm now at a point in my life where really I don't go on many holidays, so really would love to, you know, have a cat back in my life. And it's just a good reminder. And I suppose that in itself was a good emotional release and a bit of a healing. I love the way animals are so unconditionally loving. Oh, this is such a beautiful place to go. Well, we may as well collect our stuff and, you know, pretty much head off. What do you reckon?
Sounds good.